forgot about that. Yes. Oh, that would be awesome. Okay. Yes. It's a freaking Chinese puzzle. But I am the goddess of Chinese puzzles. Just so you know.
Okay.
We left you last time at the end of our first day of sailing lessons. Today, we leave Anacortes for the first leg of our journey down to Seattle. It's only 60 nautical miles, but we're going to be making multiple stops along the way and going through Captain Woolley's gauntlet of sailing exercises, including points of sail, anchoring, the right-of-way, and dealing with the Strait of Juan de Fuca. So first, coffee.
Smells divine.
Yeah? Yeah. You see the steam coming out? I'm sure that's like... As you can see, we're not super fast in the morning. This wasn't always the case, but living on a sailboat forces you to slow down. And honestly, we think that's a good thing. Oh. Little buddy, you are so awesome.
Do you have a chopstick on board?
Hooray! The weather outside was cold and foggy, and on Ellie, a little bit spidery. But the weather report said we'd get clear skies soon enough, and some good wind, too.
Alright. I actually like that we have this industry here. Everyone just spoils it,
No,
So it's like
the
this
world...
place, we all drove here, right? And this is such a maritime hub. It's not just for recreational boaters. This is the full range of maritime in Anacortes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now who has the right of way?
He's clearly under sail.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're on a collision course. So I need to get away.
Yes.
So I should
Now,
slow
if you
down.
feel uncomfortable about between them and the point, then yes, slow down. Either give them room or go behind their stern and go around that way.
Go ahead,
Okay?
go behind him.
Good job, babe.
And you see so many situations with the tugboats, how they're maneuvering the ships. I think you get a lot of education value about showing people when the ships are coming in. There's a range on the dock. Turn around, turn around. So you see the rectangular, you can barely see it on the right side of all the garbage on the dock.
Yeah.
It's about to line up with the second top rectangle right there. This is the range that the ships go in on, right there. Right here. They point, they line those two things up.
Okay.
And they say, this is our angle that we're approaching that dock.
Oh, wow.
So that is a privately owned and constructed official range. Okay? Full story this fall. Trying to keep you guys tantalized. I want you to get trained on that navigation because it will keep you out of a lot of trouble.
Okay.
This is not an area to be messed with. You guys start talking about going to Canada or going very far anywhere, invest that time in the navigation training. It's not the expense. Nobody complains about $200 for 16 hours over a weekend. And nobody offers it cheaper. I want people navigation trained. I want to fill those classes because, they might get away with bumbling around with the boat and most of them don't. But once they get out of the harbor, there's a lot less things to bump into. But the ones that you do bump into are very costly because they put a hole in your boat. Do you know where those things? Do you know where? I mean, it's just like, why don't we just go anywhere? We should go anywhere. Right? Just go. Go right between those two islands right there. If you go, you're hitting the bottom because it's mud flat.
Oh.
Okay.
And coming out of that marina, I think one of you guys, I said this to on the way in, that was it you on the right side of the red line?
Yeah.
Piles of rocks.
Yeah.
Well, it was deceptive just exiting the marina for me because I saw those signs on the side and I thought, oh, there's the exit. And I started to kind of look that way. And you're like, no, the exit's over there. So that would have been bad.
Oh, no.
What?
See what I see?
They're towing a dinghy.
Go back. No, way back. Way back.
Uh-huh.
Fog bank.
Oh, wow.
I think it's a fog bank.
Yeah, we had fog this morning.
Oh, we got lights.
No, we are not driving into a fog bank.
Okay.
That's your first navigation lesson.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Don't go toward fog.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
it's freaking May. That's an August phenomenon.
Huh.
So I got to do some buoy data
Okay.
update checks here. Let's get
All
foul.
right. Watch your guy under sail
We
here.
could end up changing our entire route over this to
Okay.
get down there.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So a little investigation time.
All right.
Boy, the temperature sure fell off when we got out here, didn't it?
Feels good. I was sweating.
I'm trying to stay way over here from this guy.
Yeah.
That's good.
You did really good coming out of the marina, babe.
Except for bashing
Well,
into the
you know
dog.
what? It takes a minute to learn how she feels.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and I was like, oh well, I'm gonna need to turn that way, so
Yeah.
I did the car thing.
Yeah, you can't turn until she's already back, and it feels like you're gonna run into
Right.
the. Yeah, I know. As mentioned before, we're leaving the big Washington coastal maritime hub of Anacortes, making our way to Seattle, stopping the first night in Port Townsend. We get stuck playing on the north end of the peninsula and into a bit of the Rosario Strait because there's a huge fog bank blocking us from going further. Ellie is not equipped with radar or AIS that might help navigate through that. Also because there's this naval munitions range we have to avoid, and given our lack of instrumentation and our greenhorn status, we wait out the fog bank before proceeding, practicing all the sailing skills.
Okay. Get out here in a big hurry. Oh, we're starting to get the bow blowing up. So I'm going to let this main out a little bit more. You're going to fall off a little bit more because that's going to keep it from pushing up into the wind.
Ugh.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Now straighten it out around there.
geez, come on. I spun all the way around. How did I do that?
So you're all the way to port now? Yeah, you got to be ready for that, right? So it's like, it ain't doing anything, Oh, it's doing something. See, that's our wake. No. Yeah. Oh, stop whining.
That's okay. Huh?
It's frictiony old ships. Trying to get it to where we can head up north. We're actually really close to the wind. I almost don't get when that general's better as I pull the boat down.
Yeah. Most of the morning of our second day of sailing lessons combined with a home delivery trip was figuring out how Ellie responded and moved with the traditional variable conditions of the Salish Sea and Puget Sound. To Captain Woolley's credit, she was a quick study and was teaching us how our boat worked after just a few maneuvers. Regardless, it was a lot to take in.
Trying to get the boat
Yep.
configured.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't worry about this stuff too much now. I'm still trying to get to where I can teach you guys basic sailing stuff. So we're doing a lot of boat kickering now, but we're doing this is beautiful.
Oh,
I mean, seriously,
gorgeous.
is it beautiful or what?
Yeah.
Wait,
Great.
wait. Talk about beautiful. Here.
It's almost happy.
It's already still waiting for cold.
Okay.
So as predicted, that is the stay sail track.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! So we're gonna go and keep sailing this way for a little bit, and we'll tack over to Port Townsend there. Doing good. Three sea lions on there.
Oh, four. One just came out.
Wait, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I have to put this in my slideshow.
Oh, it's right here.
Are we slow down?
No, it's
yes.
fine. Oh.
Yes. Way down. Photo op. Oh, and one in the water. Come on. Because I've got slow phone. There we go. Hi, guys.
Oh, I gotta get moving again.
All right, get moving.
Before we knew it, the fog had lifted. Unfortunately, the wind had died down. So we fired up Ellie's engine and headed through the east entrance of the Strait of Juan de Fuca, which was a little bit rougher than we anticipated. Okay, a little bit rougher than Casz had anticipated. Which in hindsight wasn't really rough at all. It just felt really weird to be in charge of this huge 40-foot vessel in the open seas. Safely docked, we headed in to see the harbor master and pay for our overnight moorage, eat some dinner, and get some rest, because there was an early call to the helm coming up in the morning. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peaceful sunrises and sunsets.